I ain't got nothing to my name but this chump change in this language. I maintain in this game full of fake scandals. These snake angels do anything to get famous. My aim to break these chains. Fuck your A-list, fuck you racist. The judge, jury, and the bailiff. I keep it basic, my whole nation need a facelift. I beat the beat until these speakers leak this venom reek. I keep it G across the 7 seas. Life's a breeze, I'm the C to read G's. Rock him on my steez. Ain't no joking when I'm boasting. Coast to coast, rose mimosas. I do it for the love of music. It's useless if you don't use it. I'm living proof that if you pursue it, dreams are coming through. I know, hyper sniper rifle type of psycho. I'd rather hit peas, brown rice, and read my Bible. Blowing on that hydro to balance out the high lows. Watching out for 5-0, they aiming at your pie hole. Well, love, we keep it secret when we creeping in them streets. You be like Issa, but you beastin' when we freaking. 7-figure type of nigga, wishing I was Jigga. Money on the line, nigga, time to get up.
Let me kick it a minute, my spirit's high. About to pillage your village and confiscate all your lies. And these dire times got me sniffing lines of cyanide. The price you're paying's too high to lose another life. Poor as poor, but bleeding beggar, leading blind mice. Divine rights of right is never defined better than hindsight. Why? I'm fucked if I know. I've been watching clocks and trying to work out where the time goes. Shit. My mind went blank again. I guess there's nothing else to do but grab myself a pad and pen, manifesting my thoughts, but they're boring if they're not shared with friends. And 10 penny Hennessy bottles provide the rawest blend. So what do you think? Another drinking on the pain? Broken glass splits your lips, but there's no blood inside your veins. You're waiting to place the blame, but you know there's a better way. And living life with regret isn't living if you can't change and falling victim to the strange taste. Turn to work a day late. I say better late than never. They said that don't hold weight, still save face. Cause I'm a cheeky guy, know he's on the wrong book, helping thinking that he must have tried. Wow.
Yeah, nice,
indeed, yo. Indeed, yo. Here we go.
Like Cassin Leo Coltrane.
Last night you would've needed a flashlight. That ain't dash right there, that's appetite. Hey yo, fast life. Sleeping on long ass flights so I could grab mics when I wake up. And what? That's that dude, that's what. Glass half full, and it's a big cup deep. Demonstration for people facing forward, walking into inspiration, falling into open space, all the ways of slipping in an abyss. This close to breaking off the chains. Look, Dash was on the way to becoming what Leo Coltrane is, and that's cause ever since I was a youngin' under light bulbs that kept the hallways lit, son, we was on the court chillin' on the bench, freestyling for sport, little corner kids, always just a little bit intricate even if it moves simple. The hairs on your neck catch goose pimples. All it took was 2 drinks or a few samples. Don't get your facts twisted or your news tangled. Not repackaging brand new channels. Got beats back flipping at obtuse angles. Near rare people with shared ethos and carefree flows. Here we go. Reach no further than the permanent tournament champs. Enhanced herbalists burning the plants, preserving the past, searching for answers, taking a peek at the peak, the zenith, the vertical max. For life from the first to the last, precise with a surgical mask, enticed by the worth of the craft, up nights until the under eye circles are black. Matter of fact, my uncle said chill, go to sleep, son. Told him I will when the beat's done.
Yeah, man. Yo, that's the size of it right now. Listen, yo, bare MCs say they got bars for me. I'll give a fuck when the blood clot in my arteries and I find it hard to breathe. I don't care for a bite silly raps. I'm packing fat lyrics and flatten these whack gimmicks. In fact, I got mad tricks. I'll bust a backflip while some guys lack the skill to flip a piece of the plaque. Bare man claim they're clapping a gap. I'll just beat a fat bitch from the back to make the ting go clap. My stats mean that you couldn't step to half of me. I'm stating the facts. Snap you in half like a match. Impact like a freight train crash. Heavy and sharp like I'm swinging the axe. No gas, I'm on some madness now. For my next chick, I'ma make your ganja vanish. Damage my lungs with bongs till I'm coughing and splattering. So ganja smokes in the air. Oh nah joker smoker. Nah, you could never imagine I find it easy. Going on mean and green. breeze, air speaking, hype down a mic till the speakers are peaking. Like, I write my rhymes whilst I'm dreaming at night. I'm always in my prime, I redefine the meaning of rhyme. Now there's a fine line between Mitt Romney and Einstein. Nah, reason why we divide into our own sides, so we can all try shine, get a place under the spotlight. It's long when you know that they're wrong and you're right. I'm the dog's bollocks with my lyrics, metaphors and punchlines. I'm the bee's knees with my leant back stride, writing my bars, living my life, serving a hive. Drink my beer, smoke my weed, no worries or strive.
Yeah, the sun still shine, but I sit in the dark. My fingertip gripping ink till the tip of it's parched. I sit in the last drip of liquor is past, and then I sip and rip and hey, figures enlarge. If the rhythm is large, command the chief, push bar to the beat, spark the reefs, move through with some dastardly schemes. Clever with speech like we got mastered degrees. While you flapping like a pigeon caught up in the car beams, desolating landscapes till everything is ghost, like a plague of locusts moving coast to coast, and swinging heavy with my weight on my toes, bringing belief to your land like a missionary post. It's nothing new, still real through the interlude. Pick and choose from the beats that I wanna bruise. Missing screws, I've been rude since a little you. Liver don't ever get a break, it still feel the booze. I need pay in my pocket like I piss myself. Getting deep, I might risk my health. On my Walking Dead steez, I'm the general, rolling round the roads with a pocket full of chemicals. It's that digi-villain, live through your speaker, cause the rumbles in the jungle. Now I think it's time I clean up my species, indigenous to the front of the rave. And if you jumping in the hunting ground, I'm bound to be prey. I ain't trying to water nothing down, I'm only here for acting out. Turn your citadel into a fucking shanty town. The guy rolling round dressed up as a clown, at the end of your bed in a surgical gown. Skip town like a stowaway, hit the motorway and leave you shaking like a dog that's fucking shitting razor blades. That shit's real fucked, I don't endorse that stuff, but half your man is spitting like you trying to get locked up.
Yeah, come on. I don't know if I can do something, but you know what I'm saying? Ain't no think about chickens then, baby. I am Tony Wilson.
Man, I spit it for these kiddos, deciphering all my riddles. Supposed to be in class, so give a finger in the middle. I'm starving out the gate, and yo, Damie, she wanna taste. I'm out here on the case, going hard for the paper chase. Yeah, I'm off my noodle, want the whole kit and caboodle. Can't afford a toast or strudel, no time for the cock-a-doo-doo. Bully in the backyard, I'm a rude dude. Better watch him, boy, screws loose. Your girl too, for she choose. Man, if I want it, boy, I gotta have it. Savage by my cabbage, we gon' get this thing crackin', wreak havoc on all you rappers. Yeah, I make a statement, this gutter speech hit you flagrant. I keep these dames dangling, go ham when I speak this language. Call me the God MC, laced with propane. It's hard to sustain, man, when a fake maintain. Tragically saying casualties, barbaric assassin rapping laps. Me and Danica Patrick clapping back at ass hats that once laughed at me. Flow code of fatality, walking rapid catastrophe, scoping your wife's anatomy. I'm on a mission now, always room up on Stevie's bus. Now call the coroner, body bagging, now zip them up.
Give me a second, just don't start stressing. I murder beats, using a pen as my weapon. Like I've been reminiscing and sitting down spitting, thinking about the way that we've been living in Britain. Like we're sick every day, you hear about another killing, but it doesn't change the way that everybody's feeling. It's those tyrants, they love violence. It makes me sick inside like catching the stomach virus. Shit, the words have fucked the place, I feel like I lost my way. In this day and age, I got my own style to write on a page. I take the rage, I filter it out. And maybe if I do this, make my mum and dad proud. My shroud's clouded, I'm lyrically astounding. I shower beats like water from a fountain. I'm trying to climb up, but I keep slipping down the mountain. Where there's all this pressure, I can help but start shouting.
Yeah, between this summer and next summer, we climb over and step under and look both ways before we run up in the air and disappear. Look, I remember vaguely something that was maybe right after the 80s turned into the 90s. I was writing daily, and anybody near me knew that it was purely for the love of rhyming. And I was crazy young then, with all of my young friends, no time cards to punch in, discussing last night on landlines. Any cipher we jumped in, every mic that we plugged in, every night there was something to jump in or stand by. Might be at the apartment with all the MCs there, or might be at the park bench with all the MCs there, or making a session, kicking lyrics to solo strangers. Even the basic questions got the most thoughtful answers, of course in the form of informal stanzas from your dome, like unlimited notebook pages. Like that dope night back in the summer, recording in autumn, delivered in winter. What up?
Yeah, boy. Yeah, it's getting real hot in here, man. Big up Love MysDiggi.
Take that bracket off, man.
Yo.
You got a jacket on in here.
Yo,
Summertime.
said I'm totally zoning off this crow that I'm rolling. Choking on the end of a rose, the weed's potent. Fuck the future, man, I live for the moment. The furthest I look forwards to the next zoo that I'm smoking. Shit's deep, but this is how I choose to live. It's kinda peak, my head's twisted like a Rubik's kid. Sat at my mate sipping tins while twos in spliffs, chewing lips, moving bits, trying to get some moolah quick. Yo, it's that SS fam, we step heavy. Get to know the levy, son, now you ain't ready for this. Now this ain't your average regular shit. I'm turning the game on its head like I'm arresting a pig. Sometimes I feel a need to take a rest from the shit, cause it's hard being this damn sick. But now I'm stuck in it, triple finger fucking it, busting on this little slut's breast and I'm ducking it. Any beat rocking it up, locking it off. Wanna see bare white like the Taj Mahal. Stepping out the party like la-di-da. Every day's a fucking party like Mardi Gras. Smoking on the peng, bro, this ain't no innuendo. I'm pedaling on my dusty bike, trying to bust an endo. Munching on some benzos, now you ain't my friend, bro. I'm on my own tip till I be whipping in an Enzo.
Cruise through life using minimal effort. I ain't in the Guinness book yet for my criminal record. Subliminal message hidden what I rip with a pencil of mine. Moving mad with excessive aggression. Like broke as fuck, spend my money like a baller. Boozing all the drugs that I can fit inside my snooter. Saga continues, these rowdy individuals, and we all have an issue. Crumpling rappers like a tissue. Praise on the higher power, Jouks moving like Vishnu. Slippery official. Yo, only take the first sip if I'm getting wasted. But you ain't got to wonder, cause that's everyday shit. I stay medicated, that's the way I spend my payslip. Ain't it 6 a.m. gurning mess, looking like a failed facelift. Gritty little prick, Jouks the vulgar one. Shoot what's left of my organs when the vulture's done. Mash my words up, then I spit them with a swollen tongue. You're running for your life like Indiana when the boulders come. Stone cold caliber, the ozone damager. Linking with the lone road traveler. For really, for real, cleaning up like a Brillo. So damn cold, I've never had to flip a pillow.
So damn cold, didn't have to flip the pillow.
Man, I'm on another level. Man, I'm fighting off these devils. Going harder for this cheddar. Trying to live a life that's better. Eat the face up off that Hannibal. Cannibal in a Cosby sweater. Strong arm steady. War ready in any weather. I'm fighting for survival. Breaking bread with all my rivals. Keep my grass below these vipers. These fucking spiteful disciples. Same ones that I hype. You be the one to take a knife to you. Your wifey too hyping. You spiking your kitty's apple juice. I'm on my last dollar. I ain't got no time to holler. Crowd rocker like the spirit of Pac. B.I.G. running me. Spit it like I'm Kenna Reed. G's better have CDs. Next I'm Talib sees me at ease. Nothing common with this industry. Of course I need trees. With all this white supremacy, I got a chopper for every copper that's trying to choke me. My endorphins, they mighty morphin', so don't test me.
Welcome to the land of the dinosaurs. You can catch me in the labyrinth, hunting for a minotaur. And I'm neither a man nor a mouse. I'm just an interstellar being trying to break into your house. I'm heading up top, surpass the beans to my beanstalk. No more selling seashells by the seashore. When it's time to blow up, I use C4. I'm tripping up and down and taking acid on the seesaw. With the plant food Seymour, cause Venus got the fly trapped. And I can't remember how that rhyme went.
That was nice stuff, man. Go on, Cassin.
Indeed.
Hey.
Yo, Leo Coltrane, also known as Dash. Like lines between numbers or running up the Ave. I figured I'd hold on to something from the past and later on explain to whoever wanna ask. And this day matters more than it did last night. Never blink, everything's fair game. That's life. No discount, no half price. You believe in what you hearin', then tip your hat twice. It's Leo Coltrane, also known as Dash. Like lines between dots, a hip-hop cat from a past era when Stretch and Bob show lasted till 5 a.m. Trying to stay awake in class, and while those cassettes got value I can't price, my boy Swift said, son, you mad nice. Damn right. And my advice to people is to make sure your ego match your hat side. I'm Leo Coltrane, also known as Dash. Like lines on a digital clock with no hands now. As a little kid on the block, I wrote tags with a marker, leaving marks on payphone stands. Now these minutes mean more than those that pass by. Keep off the detour and make sure your flashlight's near. And don't stop right there. Reach the top and you could even drop a feather in your cap like, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
quick, get your headphones on. This 40 seconds left on the beat.
Go on, Junia T, quick time.
All right. Yeah, you ready?
Canada in the building, international.
Yeah, check it. Convos with the squad though. Remind a brother that he could have been a John Doe. Yo, John knows how the cops roll. Yeah, killing brothers are the squad goals. Yeah, and my daughter needs a daddy. Even though her mom and I ain't together, we still a family. Yeah, and we don't need nothing fancy. Make any Saturday Night Live like John Candy. That's the Lindo way. Teach the next to find love in the simple things. Sometimes I ask Sos how she gets so brave as I watch her digging deep in her pencil case. And she says, Dad and Mom. Alright, come on, Dad, our fam's the bomb. Shit. You shouldn't have to ask at all. Come on, get back to your drawing, and that's of course. Come on.
Yes, mother lovers.
Yeah, man. Stepping into the open mic.
Us, open mic right there. Mother lovers, if you want to get on the open mic like these lot, MCs, send us an email, hiphop@fubarradio.com with the subject saying open mic, and just send us, a couple links to your music. If you're a producer, however, email hiphop@fubarradio.com with the subject saying open mic beat and attach 1 minute snippets, just 4 1 minute snippets of your beats, and we'll get back to all of you bitches and bitchettes